All right, checking out the satellite. Of course, we are keeping an eye on, this is Milton. It's down into the southern Gulf of Mexico right now. You can see it's got a small eye. It's a smaller storm than Helene. That's good in the sense that it can't spread damage quite as wide, but bad in the sense that small storms can spin up very fast. And that's exactly what we anticipate with this one. It's going to be going into major hurricane strength. The forecast, though, is for some slight weakening just before landfall. 100-mile-per-hour winds. It is a Cat 2 storm. Moving to the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. It's eventually going to make a northeasterly turn. You can see Category 4 strength. Some slight weakening just before landfall, but regardless, it is going to be a powerful storm when it hits the west coast of Florida. It's still a pretty wide spread with the forecast cone, and that is going to be really important for Florida. It's going to make it really challenging as well for the evacuation orders here in Florida, trying to figure out exactly who to get out of the way, because wherever this makes landfall, obviously the storm surge is going to be epic and they are going to want to get folks out, but it's going to be a pretty wide area and it's going to be very difficult to figure out exactly where to post those evacuations. So that is what they are going through today in Florida. It's going to be a very bad situation for them. Once again, though, for us, we're not going to be impacted by this. We're going to have beautiful weather this week. I have a front pushing on down, and we're going to be on the other side of the front. There is the storm. This is the Graph IBM model. This one has done a very good job in the last few hurricanes of tracking where exactly they make landfall. This one's actually done better than some of the other models, so this is why I'm going to be showing this one a lot. There it is. This is midnight going into early Thursday morning, and here's Tampa Bay, and you can see the storm making basically a beeline for near Tampa Bay. Even if a slight push to the south of Tampa Bay would save Tampa Bay from the worst of the impacts, but obviously a direct hit or something just to the north of it would give them massive storm surge in and around Tampa Bay, and obviously that is a huge population center, and they have never experienced a major, well, at least it's been more than 100 years since they've experienced the landfall of a major hurricane in the Tampa Bay area. They've been brushed a lot of times, there have been a lot of close calls, but they haven't had a direct hit in more than 100 years. And there it is. It's not, like I said, not as big as Helene, but big enough to cause major issues along the west coast of Florida. So here's that spread in the models. Like I said, it's a pretty wide spread, and boy, that is going to be really important for the folks here along the west coast, which one of those exact tracks plays out. So we still have some uncertainties in the modeling here, basically because of the timing of the cold front that we're going to have coming through our area. Only impacts that we see: high rip current risk next several days. If we can keep folks out of the water, we will be doing good. There's the cool front that's providing us the protection. It's north of us right now, so we're pretty warm today, but things cool off a little bit in the coming days. So we still get near 90 this afternoon, mostly sunny skies. Really turns out to be a nice day for us, just a bit on the hot side across our area. Then look what happens in the coming days: mid 80s, low 60s in the morning. And then later in the week, we get even a little bit cooler as we drop off in lower 80s. But you can see for us, no rain, lots of sun, really beautiful conditions, kind of a transition here between summer and fall as we see our temperatures gradually cooling off in the coming days and looking really, really nice.